The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Hey yo! Welcome everybody to Player versus Podcast.
Hello.
April Fool's edition.
April Fools. This isn't real.
Oh, this is nothing. Everything is a mind.
Nice,
mind,
good one.
Mind and matter. You know those ones. Okay, I'm your host for today, Joshua, aka Snorlax, Skinny Snorlax. Actually, in my opinion, I'm. Yeah, I'm getting. We have our co-host for the day.
Yo, it's me, Gerald. I'm taking a break. It's April Fool's. I'm tired.
That's so real.
Not as tired as this fellow.
Not as tired as someone who hasn't shown up in a while.
Yeah. No, unironically, I have not slept all day.
Oh my god!
No wonder you're not
I have a Monster Energy drink chilling in like the fridge.
Oh, you are so ready.
That's so good.
No.
So ready. You ain't gonna say your name?
Yeah.
You didn't actually introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Augustin,
and
welcome back to
–
Player versus Podcast.
Yeah,
There we go.
Okay.
And as usual, I'm the guest, Ryan.
You're recurring.
I'm the most recurring
That is
guest, if
true.
I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
you're like the Danny DeVito to our Sonny, you know?
Oh yeah,
That's
true.
so
Or
true.
Chris Broad to Trash Taste Podcast.
No,
No.
free promotions here, buddy. The mountain,
So good.
the Monster Energy drink, I'll let it slide, but nah.
That's crazy.
It's one of the best podcasts out there, Trash Taste. And we're right there behind it.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on
kinda
now.
true, but, you know,
I don't believe you.
I think I'm pretty affable. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm pretty affable. Up there with Chris Broad, I'd say, you know.
Okay, anyways.
All right.
Damn.
Today we're
That
talking about
just flew over everyone's head.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no.
how much glazing you want us to acknowledge there, but
What?
let's move on.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
man.
So today we're going to
Hopefully,
talk about some
you know.
pretty interesting topics, I feel like.
Yeah.
Starting off, so yesterday was Easter Sunday, aka Resurrection Sunday. Jesus coming back from the dead. But
Hey,
what we do want to come back from the dead are some of the games that we enjoyed playing. What do you guys think are some games that need a sequel?
Oh, I got one. And this is gonna be a little funny, a little controversial. Wizard 101.
What?
Hit me with the Wizard 101.
Wizard
102.
Hit me with the Wizard 102
okay,
right now.
wait,
That game was fire.
I remember seeing the commercials for it. It looks so fun.
It was a good
That is
game.
crazy.
How long was that ago? Like 10 something?
Ooh, I
Maybe
remember
I don't
it.
know.
No, it's more than 10
More-
years.
It's a
I remember
long
that
time.
I was in 6th grade.
Old.
Old
crazy.
man.
15 plus
That's
years
old,
ago.
man.
Oh my God. I think it's about like 15 or so years. Oh, I'm so old. I'm 25, dude.
Man.
Don't make me feel older.
You're 20. Oh my
I
goodness.
remember
25.
signing up for Wizard 101
Mm-hmm.
and then just be like playing the game for like 15 minutes, and I was just like, wow, this game is garbage.
What the heck? Nah.
Okay, Gus,
Oh my
Nah.
maybe
That's crazy.
you're just sleep deprived, but
No.
I actually went through the same experience.
Yep,
I
yep,
signed up, tried playing
So
for like
bad.
maybe 10, 15 minutes and said, I'm going to go back on like the Pokemon meme website.
Oh,
You know, no,
Because that
I-
was more
I went back
God.
to Maple Story. That's what I went back to.
Really?
Maple Story Kid. Oh.
Yep.
Of
Of
course
course you
Kid.
were. Hmm?
L-Sword Kid as
Oh,
well.
I played L-Sword. I
Okay.
can't even fault you
Yeah.
for
So
that
good.
one. I
Oh,
liked
man.
L-Sword.
Yep.
Crazy.
Wow.
Oh man.
Not like a
So-
wizard.
So
101.
why Wizard 101?
Yeah, that's
What
something
about
I
it?
gotta know.
What about
Well,
it? It's so good.
if you know there's current, y'all don't know the controversy around Wizard 101,
Oh
but
my gosh.
the dev team have been mistreated so much, and I just want them to make a game that they like and they just want to make. So Wizard 102,
But if they didn't want to make 101, why would they make a 102?
they would just leave King's Island and make it themselves.
Then it wouldn't be Wizard 102.
Yeah,
No, it would be
would
Wizard 102.
They would want to make something not wizard based, I
No.
assume.
No, there's more so the mistreatment.
Pirates 101.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a
he
Fire
would.
Emblem fan.
That's crazy.
I'm getting no, it's already get starting. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I mean, listen, I don't really have a game on the top of my head, but I do have a show that I wish got a sequel, and it could get one in the future. I'm talking about Zatch Bell,
Oh,
Gash
God.
Bell, Kojiki no Gash.
Aren't they getting a
depending on your
remake?
flavor of your fan?
I thought they were getting a remake. weren't they?
No, they have a sequel manga that takes place many years after, right? Kyo is an adult. Gash
Who's Kyo
is
again?
that's the main guy.
That's
That's,
the
the
main-
teenager.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh, it's so
okay.
good.
I remember.
Hyper intelligent, but like antisocial.
Yeah.
You know, typical
Classic.
2000s,
Yeah.
you know, pro tag.
He's just like me for real.
No, he
real.
wasn't.
No,
No,
no, that's crazy.
literal Einstein over here. You
no,
were
he's
not
just
him.
like me
No.
for real. For real. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
For me, I wouldn't just want a sequel. I'd want a reboot of the original because the original anime deviates a lot from the manga. We completely cut out the final arc and pretend like Zeno was the end goal when he wasn't. We have a kind of like babyfication of the story and some character beats. And they dial down the violence, which I get.
Yeah.
These are demon children vying for like the throne in their demon world, being commanded by humans for their own personal end goals, and that violence happens, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But if I want the kids to get bloodied and battered, let the kids be bloodied and battered because they were like that in the manga.
But
That's
it was,
crazy.
this was
That's
on
crazy.
That is
Toonami
crazy.
This was on
Also-
Toonami.
in the early to mid 2000s.
Right.
I don't
So
even
that's
remember
why.
that much about Zach Bell.
Listen-
All I remember was like some of the fights,
I have no idea what you
fights
guys are
were-
talking
and
about.
also the fact that like he was just electricity based, and I was like,
Is that what's going on with
that's
that?
so cool.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a
And
little
I was
blonde boy.
a little
Yeah.
That's
young
interesting.
lad.
Young
A
lad.
little, you're a little lad?
Yeah, a little young
So,
lad.
Josh, to catch you up to speed,
Yeah.
basically, there's a separate world where demons inhabit, but they're not like demons in terms of like malice. They're just like a separate entity. And they have this ritualistic battle that they do like every, I don't know, 1,000 years or something.
Just like Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Okay, buddy. You're lucky I'm sitting here and you're sitting over there. All right, buddy?
That's crazy.
I've been here all day.
Anyway, these,
I love you guys.
So
Oh my
the
gosh,
children
so
of the
good.
demon world are sent to the human world every 1,000 years
Sorry.
to battle it out using their magic to become the next demon king or queen. We don't
Oh my
discriminate.
Yeah.
However, the caveat is that each demon child has to find a human capable of reading their spell book, and that becomes their partner.
Yeah, like Pokemon.
So fate.
Like, kind of,
That's
like, you
Yeah.
need to have, every demon child has their fated human that's
Yeah.
like their, you know, their other half, kind of, and only that human can read the spell book, and without usage of the spell book, the demons can't use magic, so it creates this interesting system where, like, the demons and humans have to work together. Some demons are bad guys, some humans are bad guys. Sometimes it's both, and sometimes it's neither, but they really did not do the manga justice enough in the anime. They could have gone harder in the violence. They should have gone harder in the following arcs. I mean, it just kind of ends abruptly anyway. They don't really finish it. We beat
Yeah.
Zeno.
Right, I
We
think
have
you're
like
right.
maybe 2 fights, and then it just ends. It's done.
I've only ever watched a few episodes in an anime
Yeah,
on
I
Toonami
kinda
back in the
Yeah.
day. That's all it is.
Never seen it.
Like
Sounds
the,
interesting, though.
the last fight I can think of was after Zeno. We just fight Dexter, like legit Dexter
Laboratory?
from Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter.
What?
Go.
Yeah, no.
Wait, that's crazy.
Our other topic are Easter references, but yeah, Zatspell had a Dexter's Lab reference where
That's
his,
so funny.
his demon child partner was just
So
a
good.
robot that became a
That's so
Gundam.
good.
Like it was really good.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Wait,
Yeah.
I gotta
Wow.
see that now.
You
Wow.
got get on Zatspell.
I
Read
gotta
the
see it.
sequel manga. It's good.
sequel manga.
That's
man,
fu-
that's
that's
so
amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
Josh,
What about you, Josh?
I'm
Do
trying
you,
to I'm trying to think of games that like
you didn't pre-think this?
I was.
You were
'cause
the
some
one that
of-
made these
some of the
topics.
some of the
Alright,
things.
Whoa.
Some of the things that I was thinking about already have like a remake or like a sequel coming, like,
Uh-huh.
which are
Okay.
crazy.
If Josh is a little asleep today, you know, he's snorlaxing it up.
Well, that's
He's in character.
Where's your resto chesto, huh? No,
What'd you say to me?
that's crazy.
Oh, so you don't know about the Resto Chesto strat?
I have no
No.
idea what the heck you're talking about.
It's Pokemon.
Oh,
Not
is
a
it?
competitive Pokemon player.
I am not.
Neither
I'm
am
not
I.
a sweaty
That's-
man like you guys. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Hot take, maybe.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
What about you,
all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gus. you go
What
for me.
sequels? Okay.
What's
If
the
we're
bad-
going
what's
on
the bad
anime,
take? Yeah.
okay. So technically, it's. I think I don't read manga, so let me just first
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Uncultured.
Okay.
Keep going.
So
I'll flame you.
there's a really
Yeah.
good anime that like came out like a long time ago, and I'm so mad it doesn't have a second season.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was Seraphim of the End.
I've heard of
I've
that.
heard of that.
I
And-
have heard of it.
Okay, well, I'm terrible at explaining plots, but I'll
That's
do
what I
my
like
best.
to hear.
So,
Mhm.
essentially, there are these like vampires,
Mhm.
Okay.
as well as like, oh my god. Okay,
Wasn't this a Mother's Basement video?
maybe I don't know. Actually, I
I
don't
feel
watch,
like it was because you said vampires and something's clicking. Something's
essentially,
going on.
This guy had lived in an orphanage with this other kids.
Yeah.
Vampire comes along, messes it all up, kills his orphan family,
Right.
except for one of them, which ends up the vampire lady turns him into a vampire,
Right.
and
As
he
they
ends
do.
up going to like war school. To,
Yeah, war school.
yeah, exactly. To like fight against the vampires, and he ends
Mhm.
up getting like a demon's. Well, what the hell did he get? It was
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
edgy,
remember his
edgy
weapon.
sword. It's just
yeah,
an
it
edgy
was
sword.
like it was like
It's a-
demon sword
yeah.
or something.
Probably.
And
Yeah.
oh my god, I just love the locales. I love the setting. I love
Really?
everything of it. It was really
Really?
good
It's
characters.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
but still
You,
mad. it
you
never
seem
got
like
a
the
second
type to
season.
enjoy Eminence and Shadow.
Yeah, probably.
Oh
I
my
don't even
god,
know what you're
Eminence of
talking about.
Shadow. You mean the thing that was selling the gotcha game? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, man.
Crunchyroll
I don't want to
really
hear it
just-
from the Genshin player.
Okay,
That's
okay,
crazy.
okay.
That's
What's
crazy.
wrong with that?
A
Star
lot.
Rail's an amazing game. I don't play Genshin
All right,
anymore.
all right.
We're not talking about Hoyoverse here.
Sure.
They don't
Not
exist.
today.
They don't exist.
Genshin Impact 2. What?
Oh,
Yo, you know what?
Genshin
Okay,
Impact,
I thought
good
of something.
game.
Okay, I thought of
When?
something. Okay. So a game that I've thinking about like that needs either a remake or maybe just a reboot of something is have you guys ever played the game Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege?
Yes.
I have heard
That's a
about it.
hot take for you to say
Yeah,
that
it
it
kind of-
needs a sequel
Yeah.
or a remake.
Yeah.
It's
Con-
like it's been
considering.
like it's been what since like 2015.
But they still release new content.
which is crazy to me.
Yeah,
That
it
Ubisoft
is
has been-
the oldest Ubisoft game that's still getting content to this day.
It's weird.
Live
Wow.
servers.
Yeah.
The
I-
servers were garbage at one point.
Oh
You
no, they
remember
were in the beginning.
Operation Health. You know those ones?
Ooh, I remember that.
That's what so like I started playing around like 2016, 2017.
Mhm.
That's all I played.
Yeah,
That's all I played.
When I played it with a bunch of boys, my boys,
I have, like, at least,
we
like-
played for like
yeah.
2 years straight.
Yeah, with the
no.
boys.
I think
the
I have like at
boys,
least 2,000 hours on that game. That's probably the game I played the most in my whole entire life. Actually, is that game.
I probably have around 1,000 something. I wasn't that good. I just played with friends.
I did that too. I was playing by myself at one point too.
Uh-huh.
I think the highest I got in ranked was gold 2 at one point. So it was like
I didn't play.
I was
ranked.
pretty decent at the game. I haven't played it in a while.
Who was your
since
main?
That's a good question.
Do you remember? Because I remember mine.
I'm depend like I played a lot of like the newer like operators.
What was the last operation that you played then?
The last operation I couldn't tell you.
What country?
I couldn't tell you.
All
They
right,
can-
cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, well, for me,
There's
I
so
played
many.
Echo.
There's so many. I haven't
Yeah.
up to date with the news on like Siege and everything like that. But
Ah.
like I do think that it needs to be kind of like either it was remastered technically.
It was technically yes.
But I do want to
With the new
like a
servers and
reboot
stuff,
of like,
yeah.
kind of a little bit. They did like a little bit of like a. It was weird. They did like a little bit of like a not sequel-ish, but like a another game that coincides with it called Rainbow Six Extraction, which is
Yes.
basically like a zombie, like a Call of Duty zombies.
Yeah, because it was an event at one point, and then they were like, "Oh, this event's really good. People like this event."
Yo, okay. So there was some cool events that they did for Siege.
Mhm.
Now I remember they did like this Japanese one where like they had like all the operators had like this like Japanese thing going on with them, and then they just had like it was like a really fun game mode where they just like either like throw knives at each other.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
It was such a fun
when the skyscraper
game.
map came out.
Yeah,
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 I know what
yeah,
you're talking about. Yeah.
And they brought it back a couple of times too, and it was
Yeah.
so much. I had the funnest time. That was one of the funner times I had on Siege, but like it was so good.
Yeah.
I just have to talk about Siege on this podcast at least once because that's
Understandable.
like that's
Yeah,
probably
It's a
one of
great
the-
game.
That's one of the better games I ever played, besides any RPGs I've ever
Yeah.
played. You know?
For competitive games, I'd say it was really good. The community, not too bad. until
Also,
you hit higher levels.
Thinking about it now, what was the last Battlefield game that was released? I don't even remember.
Hardline, I think is
No, like the latest one.
the latest one.
Yeah, was it 2042 or was it something?
2042, I think. I don't think there was anything past that.
I'm just thinking about it because like I think like 2042 fell off hard and
It did.
they just stopped.
It's because the servers were garbage from what I heard.
and they got really cheap.
And it got a lot of cheating. A lot of cheating. Especially in the beta, the open beta, I heard.
Also, I heard something recently that like from Square that was like if they were to do like another remake of a Final Fantasy game, it would take another 20 years to remake it. Which I was like, that's kind of crazy.
It's a lot.
I mean, it took about 23
because
years.
they want it to be like Final Fantasy VII remake esque. So
And it took a lot of work to get Square to even remake 7.
Man.
But like I'm thinking about it now, what games would I want? What other Final Fantasies would I want to be remake?
That's a good
10.
question.
Easily 10.
10?
I think 10 still holds up though.
10.
You're right.
HD collection still holds up.
I was thinking either 6 or 8.
6 or
6
8.
or 8.
Maybe 6 actually.
Okay,
more,
okay.
Actually. 6. People love 6. So
I'm a little
much.
biased towards 9.
Yeah.
9?
9.
Wasn't that the one with the guy with the gun sword?
No,
Gunstore was
8.
that's 8.
That's
That's
8?
Leaf, that's Wall,
Yeah.
9
What's
is
9?
with Zane, Vivi,
Oh yeah, I remember Vivi. Yeah.
other colorful characters. I don't know too much.
That was the guy with the lion tail, right?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know too much. I'm just posting propaganda.
Oh.
as for Leon.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
then can I post propaganda of Final Fantasy 13?
No.
Lightning.
No,
Whoa,
I
whoa.
loved lightning and snow.
Don't speak about that game.
What the hell? Okay.
Don't speak about that game.
Wow.
Wow. And,
I forget the black guy's name, but he was
Hold on,
cool.
wait. You know what?
Oh.
Thinking
Him
about
and
it
his
now.
son?
Oh yeah, you forgot his name.
I forgot
huh?
his name.
That's
Okay.
crazy. That's
It's because snow and lightning wouldn't shut up.
Snow is
so
the guy
you
with the
have
cap.
to know their names.
Okay, so what's the name of the black guy in 7?
7 Barrett.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
All
but
right.
he's a main character.
I just got to fact
He's a
check
cool
you. I just got to
character.
make sure, man.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I love Barrett. What are you
That
talking
one is
about?
Everyone loves Barrett.
Yeah,
He's the
they're-
dad.
Listen, when they were
Yuffie's-
showing
Yuffie's
off
the
the
daughter.
beach scene and everyone was,
You know what I'm talking
you
about.
know,
Yeah, I know what
freaking
you're talking
out
about.
over the Tifa and Aerith swimsuits, real cultured men
Sailor
were looking
suit
at
Barrett?
Sailor
Sailor
Suit
suit Barrett is so good.
Because
so
that was
amazing.
so
So
good as
good.
an
So
outfit.
funny.
Oh my
You know, I was thinking about this just now too. Final Fantasy 15 needs a little bit of a remaster, in my opinion.
Bro, that is not that
15?
old. What
It's
they
not-
do?
It's, I
15?
mean, no, 15. Yeah.
15 with Noctis
It's
and the
good.
boys.
I just want.
Maybe
Boys.
in 30 years.
I just want not a remake, a remaster. No,
What was
just
it?
like a PS5 remaster, just like
porting it to the
Yeah,
new.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
different.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
didn't say
that's-
remake.
that's not like a-
Final Fantasy 15 remake would be like
Final Fantasy 15 2.
15.
Yes.
Oh wait, actually,
Where we
that's-
keep
that's
going
a
with
better
old man
approach.
Noctis.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
No, that's just called Tekken.
No,
Oh, that's crazy.
That's young Noctis. That's young Noctis, not old man Noctis. It's crazy though.
man.
Oh man. Okay, we talked about all our games though.
I want to bring up one other thing for sequel. It's not really a sequel, but like there was a manga I read on Shonen Jump called The Hunters Guild Red Hood. It got immediately
Yes.
axed after 10 chapters, but the mangaka made it the most based way to end it by breaking the fourth wall and complaining about Shonen Jump and their like systems. I just want him to have a manga that's as successful and completed so he could actually work on
and
it.
what parts of the Hunters Guild made you want it to, continue on?
Grim and Debonair
Yeah,
are
yeah.
amazing characters that have
Amazing
that
characters,
are
huh?
very fleshed out
Fleshed
female,
out in 10 chapters.
strong,
That's a really strong
female
opinion.
characters. Also, the main character wasn't that bad though, and the grandpa was actually a really cool
You
villain.
can't. You literally can't
that's
say that
funny.
because they only had
so
the
good.
10 chapters.
Okay, but he was a cool villain.
for one chapter,
It's
3.
so good.
bro. Listen, so Hunters Guild deserved more time
Yes,
to
it
cook.
did. It 100% did.
However, I am thankful because that failure really was like a teaching lesson to
Yeah,
other
a wake-up
mangaka.
call, yeah.
Because you know who turned it on from minute one? Kagurabachi.
Oh hell yeah!
Minute 1.
It's still going strong,
It's
bro.
so good.
Did you see
Beyond
the newest
memes.
chapter?
Of course I did.
Bro, okay.
So
do
good.
you guys care
He
about
doesn't read?
Kagurabachi?
No, yeah, I don't read.
Yeah,
I don't read.
Do you care? Do you read Kagurabachi?
I read a little bit of. I read the first chapter.
Do you care about spoilers?
Oh,
You
wait,
need to keep
that's-
going.
You need
Wait,
to keep
that's-
going. It's so good.
We're not
That's
going
the
to spoil
guy.
cast. We're not
That's
going
the
to
guy
spoil
that
cast.
goes.
I was gonna say spoiler warning.
Yeah, it's the guy that does the.
That's a,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
meme.
meme.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the meme.
Okay.
That's
I
the
really
meme.
wanted to. I really want to say the last panel when he showed off the sword.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's so good.
Listen.
It's so good.
It's so
Kagurabachi, amazing.
Read it, please. It's
Yeah.
a weekly Shonen Jump manga that comes out every Sunday
good.
with My Hero JJK. You should read Kagurabachi. It's so good.
I can't read.
Yeah,
We know you're illiterate. It's
Oh,
okay.
So
before,
just like a little update to for an anime thing. Mashley just finished its second season.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
Mashal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mashal.
I'm not gonna spoil it for Gerald, but it's really good.
Spoiler, he
Spoiler
read
for-
it the manga.
Oh, you read
I'm
the
ahead
manga?
of you.
Oh,
I read the
That's
manga
crazy.
also.
No, it was.
Okay.
I loved it.
I've seen the first
It's so
season.
good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Live season 2. Season 2 of the tournament arc. It's so good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's really
so good.
I like Mashal. It's like a comfort anime. It's like
It is.
it's funny
Yeah,
and the
I
action's
agree.
nice.
You like Mob Psycho, right?
Yeah, of
you
course I
love.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you love Mashal.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
same
crazy.
shit.
Before
same thing,
we
basically.
That's
move
crazy.
on to a separate topic, there's one last anime I want to talk about that deserves a continuation, and that is Fire Force.
I remember you
Oh,
talking about that.
really?
Okay.
Regardless of
Fire
how
Force
you
were like
feel,
fans?
The controversy and everything.
regardless of how you
No,
feel
I-
about the fan service in the manga, the fact of the matter is that I believe, and as many others do who have read the manga,
And many others.
it is
10.
Okubo's like magnum opus.
Whoa, that's a bold statement when Soul
I
Eater
think-
exists.
In my opinion, I think Fire Force is better than Soul Eater.
Oh, that's a hot take.
because
Ooh.
Okubo has learned from Soul Eater.
That's true, but like
And in a way, Fire Force, no spoilers here.
Yeah,
However,
please don't.
there's a lot
Please
of
don't.
references and tie-ins
no,
and stuff.
no references. Don't worry about it. No spoilers.
I know it's in the same universe.
No. However,
That's a spoiler right there.
However, the point
I didn't
is
know.
that
Well, the moon thing in the
whereas
opening.
we have got like Fire Force is done by David Production, very
Yes.
good studio. However, they've been focusing on JoJo and other projects and haven't gotten back to Fire Force since
Yeah.
like 2019,
Earlier than
20?
that, I think.
Earlier, like
Because
2018.
when it came out with Dr. Stone.
Yeah, it did.
I think that was like 2018.
No, but they had a second season.
Yeah.
But we have enough content due to the manga ending to have a season 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then be done with it. So like we're like halfway through of the story and no word.
Damn.
And it's very saddening.
No, I agree.
That was crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't read.
You
so
disrespect the Soul Eater, and that's
the
my
anime
childhood.
is like
so.
the only-
Okay, I'm not disrespecting it. I'm propping up Fire Force. That old
By
'cause
putting down Soul
I'm
Eater.
not, no. Fire
so
Force
good.
builds up, my guy. Fire Force builds up from Soul Eater. People,
I just hear
who don't
Excalibur
like Fire.
talking right now.
Okay, and you know who's better Excalibur? Arthur Boyle.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah,
I'll give you
exactly.
that.
Wow.
I don't know how I
Every
feel about
flaw in
that.
Soul Eater has been,
feel about
for the most part, rectified in Fire Force.
That's crazy.
And
No one
made
could be
better.
Black. No one could be Black Star. I don't know what you're talking about.
Black Star? You think Black Star is the peak of his writing?
I like
No.
Black Star. He's not the
Listen
peak.
here.
He's not the
Actually.
peak. But I like Black Star.
Sadistic salary man that beats children for a living and gets a paycheck, bro.
That's crazy.
Funny character. And the fact that he becomes an emotional support to the kid he beats up, that's peak writing.
wait.
That's so
peak
funny.
writing.
Is that in the anime yet?
That's in the anime. That's season
Okay,
2.
I think I've seen it then.
I love it. I love Fire
so
Force.
So good.
good.
All right, you're
Man.
not steaming? I feel like you're steaming a bit there, but okay.
No. I was steaming last week.
Yeah, you were
I-
steaming.
you missed
What?
it.
You
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
it.
You missed it.
I
We
did
talked
miss
about
everything.
2000s rom-coms for a good 8 to 10 minutes.
That's crazy.
It was mainly me roasting his opinions.
Nisekoi Chitoge, best girl. That's all I gotta say.
That's Monkey of a Woman.
And that's the end of it.
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it.
Watch last week's episode.
Yeah, watch the highlight. Watch the highlight video that our
promotion.
amazing host for today made.
Yeah, watch it on
definitely.
YouTube Shorts. Watch it on TikTok.
You see the amazing clip I made with Ryan getting a text from Wendy's earlier.
Oh my god, yeah, that too.
Did you put your phone on silent or no?
No, I always have it on
Okay,
vibrate.
alright,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, vibrate this time.
They was on vibrate last time.
So you can feel Wendy's coming.
Let's not go any further than that. All right, next topic, boys.
Well, that was a pretty weird joke, but for even weirder as a topic, let's talk about weird animes and games.
Yeah.
Like Bo.
Okay, that is not weird. That's peak. How dare you?
What?
I'm sorry.
What did this guy say?
Bo. It's one of the best Toonami animes ever aired.
It's
an anime?
so
Oh, okay.
good. It has a manga.
It has a manga too. It's Gintama-esque.
It's like,
is it?
Very Gintama.
bro,
I
like
love Tom.
out of his afro pops Yugi summoning Slifer the Sky Dragon.
His powers?
Drawn by Kazuki Takahashi himself
yeah.
for that one panel. Like,
Yeah, his
Bobo's
powers is his nose hairs can extend and do different things. That's his power.
That's his power.
His
Yeah,
nose hairs.
It looks like it.
He has a big yellow
Wait, let me
afro,
see.
and he's
Oh,
a
here.
big, bulky, balky black guy.
Like his sidekick
That's
is
sick.
like blue tofu and like
then
a sun
man.
a sun
so
man who like
good.
cross dresses a lot. They have like an edgy kind of like antagonist turned good
Yeah.
guy whose powers is farting on people.
It's so good.
You've got the most
It is-
serious guy in the show is like some resident of Babylon who has, you know, poo for a head.
yeah. He had pink poo. Yeah.
He had pink poo, you know, as a head.
It is not quintessential. Is 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Quintessential.
Was it
Got
funny though? Yes.
Yes, it was very
Yes,
funny.
it was.
Wow.
I would argue it holds up.
I'd say
Wow.
so too. I would agree with Gerald in that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of doubting.
The
that a lot.
enemies were the headhunters, the hair hunters. They were
Hair
these
hunters?
bald guys that were cutting people's hairs. So of course the man with the afro has to put a stop to that with his nose hair.
Yeah. Bro, y'all,
Sure,
y'all
man.
gotta watch it.
You gotta watch
You
it.
just gotta
Sure,
trust us.
yeah.
Watch it,
You
please.
like listen.
It sounds like a trip.
No description
is.
could really do it justice.
Exactly.
You have to experience
Wow.
It's also one with many, many references and Easter eggs just
Yeah.
in it. In the anime
Yeah.
and manga.
Really?
Like Gerald brought up Yami Yugi coming out of his afro.
it. Yeah.
There's a
Fantastic
lot.
panel.
Again, just like Gintama.
Just
It's
like Gintama.
very much like
Yeah.
Gintama.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Well,
You want to bring up one for you? You got
I
one?
was trying to think. Weird games. Oh man.
If not, I could bring up
I
mine.
was thinking about like some. You guys ever heard of the game Sneaking?
Yes.
That was
I played it, yeah.
That's crazy.
You've actually played it.
I played it.
So basically, what it was just like I don't even know what platform what it was on.
It was on Xbox 360.
Okay, it was an that's an exclusive.
It was an exclusive.
Oh,
We were
right.
talking-
It was an exclusive.
Watch the last
because
podcast for exclusives on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's because the Ronald
Self-promoted.
McDonald games were on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Oh,
Burger
really?
King was
Right.
like,
I
think
we ain't,
so,
we ain't going to
actually, yeah.
PS. No,
Yep.
no.
So a little context. Sneaking was a game that like was a promotional thing for Burger King, trying to get people to come to Burger King. Obviously,
Yeah, Burger King's amazing.
yeah,
good
I
deals.
I like Burger King.
Good deals.
I used to eat it a lot. though.
Lies.
I think Burger
What?
King, I think
Yep, I'm a
Wendy's has
hater.
gotten so bad.
You're a hater
that
at
Burger
everything,
King got
dog.
better.
What are you talking
Yeah.
I don't like Burger
Yeah, I
King.
think the way Burger King is making their burgers and their new specials and stuff has gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
I don't like
Okay,
that.
but
Their
anyways,
chicken fries slap though.
Burger King, sponsor us.
Please,
Whoa.
if we could get a deal,
Please
yo, our boy
don't.
Akir is always up with got
know,
the
that's actually
nice
true, though.
coupon codes for us and stuff.
No, he
if,
does.
Yo, if Burger King wanna come over and give us some coupon codes, also, you know, we always eat Burger King.
We'll do a charity stream of completing Sneak King.
Yo,
Oh,
actually,
I will.
wait
I
a
could
minute.
get the, I
Oh,
could get
you
the
know
game
what?
and stuff.
You know,
I'm
what?
down.
That's not a bad idea. actually.
Oh my.
I'm down. I'm
That's not a
down.
bad- That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
actually.
I know. I'm just filled with fantastic ideas.
That's not a bad idea.
We're
I'm
down
actually-
for
especially
charity
on April
streams and
1st.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm down
Yeah.
for charity streams
Yeah.
too. No, okay, back on Sneaking though.
Yeah, amazing
It's
game.
it's literally just a game where you get the Burger King king, just
Yeah.
like sneaking around, going around like a different certain area, just sneaking burgers into people's pockets.
Yep. For their lunch.
And that's,
Yeah.
that was pretty much it.
That's,
Whether
that's the
it's-
whole game.
Whether it's in their backyards or in like a construction site, it doesn't matter.
And speaking of Burger King, though, I remember going to one where like it had like this little like playroom where like they had like a bunch of screens, you know, like and they had like a bunch of controllers and like this little arm thing. Now I remember doing it one time, sitting on a seat that's like low as like almost down to the floor, and just trying to play this racing game. It was weird. It was a weird game.
Oh, the Burger King racer.
Yeah,
game?
let's say there is a racing game for
it's like
it also.
Mario Kart, but with
But
Burger,
Burger
King
King
characters.
characters.
A
Yeah.
lot worse.
Like
Oh
the
my
Big
gosh.
Chicken and
The Sneak King.
the
The
Snake King.
Sneak King himself.
Yeah.
And there's like a Whopper Jr. guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not, the lore isn't as fleshed out as McDonald's
No, it's
with
true.
my boy the Hamburglar.
You know, yeah, Sneak King.
Sneak King,
that was
yeah,
Burger
yeah,
King,
burgers.
Burger King, yeah.
Wow, Burger King.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
If I had to think of either a manga or a game, I can't. Not a game, anime. I can't think of an anime right now. Okay, how about you guys go for a game?
All
or
right.
something like that?
Oh, you want to go?
I'll go
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
All right, and I go.
You guys ever played Du Blob on the Wii?
The Blob, I've heard of the
The
game.
Blob?
I've seen it.
I've heard of it.
I've seen it before. Yeah.
No,
I've heard of
it's.
no.
I don't know how to describe it other than like you're just a
It's an acid
blob.
trip.
Yeah, exactly. You're a blob in like this black and white city, and your entire goal is just to paint the city.
Yeah.
And it is the most boringest platformer I've ever
The
experienced.
music was pretty good, though.
No, you're lying.
The
to
music
yourself.
was
You're
pretty
lying
good.
to yourself.
Ryan, you
You're
don't have
lying
to
to
find
yourself.
anything good about a
No,
game
you-
called The Blob
The blob.
for the Wii.
It
Wii of all
was.
things.
Ironically, I think it was on like PlayStation.
It
as
was.
well.
I think it was on
Yeah.
PlayStation Move.
Yeah, actually, no, you're right. Actually,
it was on- I think it
PlayStation
was.
Move is crazy. Yo, I remember PlayStation Move. I think
It was literally just the Wii, but PlayStation.
it was weird. Huh?
Okay,
It was-
That was
bad.
bad.
I'll defend it a
That's
little.
weird.
I'll
That was a
defend
weird
it a
thing.
little.
Yeah.
PlayStation Move had like an off-brand Wii Sports,
Yeah.
which obviously didn't sell as well because it's not Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Right.
But it had this one mode that was like really cool, which was just like sword fighting, and that was it. That's the only thing I enjoyed
Doesn't
it for.
Wii Sports,
Wii Sports
also
Resort
have
has that.
Resort, I was too poor.
Oh.
Oh.
But that one was so good too. Though.
No, I never
You know,
played
It had the
Resort.
artry and
You know-
everything. That was
You know,
so
I
fun.
I'm
never
thinking
played
about it
Resort.
now.
Me and my family played
This is
it.
going back to games that need like a reboot or something. I really want to see like another like PlayStation All Stars game.
Ooh,
like,
that'd be
maybe,
interesting.
Or maybe
Okay.
a Soul Calibur, a new Soul Calibur would be kind of cool.
Didn't we get 6 though?
No, I want a
6
7.
was like 10 years ago.
I
want-
don't.
Okay,
I wanna
listen.
set it up. I
So
wanna
so
send them.
long as we can keep modding the game, I don't care what
Yeah,
we do with Soul
exactly.
Calibur.
Exactly.
But I'm also sorry to tell you, Bandai hates Soul Calibur.
No, they do.
Harada
They do.
hates Soul Calibur. You're never getting another Soul
100%,
Calibur.
I agree.
Because of Harada.
It's
Also,
so,
What-
he
what you
literally
have is
said
what
it's
you
going to be
got.
his last.
Yeah.
If
He
like
also
the
said
game
it was gonna
doesn't
be
do
his
his,
all I want
does
is
enough.
all I want.
Tekken 8. Just
all
play
I
Tekken
want-
8.
All I want is a game
You might be
where
right.
a fighting game where we can get some cool PlayStation characters all
Yeah.
fighting at the same
All
like a
Stars
Smash, like a
too,
Smash
yeah.
Bros.
yeah, name 5. Name 5 cool PlayStation characters and don't use a Last of Us character
Or Kratos.
or Kratos.
Ratchet,
BC. Ooh, that's a good one.
Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Come
Okay.
on. I have a
Wait,
few
wait,
in the
wait.
bag.
I have
here.
a few right in my
Yeah.
head.
I'm trying to think. Shoot. Okay.
That's
You
crazy.
guys are getting me here.
That's
I'm trying to think of like
crazy.
some PlayStation like exclusives that are like exclusive to PlayStation.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I said don't say Kratos because he's not anymore.
He's not anymore.
Oh, that's
right?
actually true. No, you're
Yeah.
right.
God of War is on
Yes.
PC
It's crazy.
It's on Xbox.
and Xbox Game Pass.
Even worse.
Yeah. That's crazy. They lost their biggest exclusive.
They
Yeah,
really
that's. I mean,
Like God of War is the exclusive everyone thinks about.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that was
Right.
weird. Okay.
You can't think of any?
yeah.
I could give you
guys,
one.
You guys got me there.
You want me? Sly
Yeah.
Cooper,
It's like,
It's like
oh
Cooper.
yeah.
Jack,
They,
from Jack
oh,
and
those,
Daxter.
those
Spyro?
guys don't exist.
I was gonna say Sackboy.
They don't. They don't.
Sly Cooper.
Not
They
e-
need
not
the new
even
game.
Spyro doesn't exist.
Spyro,
either.
no, it's not an exclusive anymore. Skylanders.
Oh right, yeah,
Oh, right,
Skylanders.
right.
I guess-
My bad.
But,
That's my bad.
yeah,
That's my bad.
Sackboy, Sackboy.
Sly Cooper, nah.
Wait, what?
Sackboy.
Oh yeah, Sackboy.
Oh,
is
yeah,
from
that's a
Little
good
Big
one.
Planet. Yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite.
Sackboy. Yeah, he's right.
That's another game I thought was kind of weird.
There's
too,
also,
Sackboy.
They
Oh,
were
the
trying to
cl-
market it as like the
heavy-
Kirby of their All Stars.
Yeah, he
They were
was.
kind of.
He
they were
was.
kind of. Another one is Patapon. No one knows that game.
No, I love
I'm-
that game. It was an amazing rhythm game. I played Patapon 1, 2, and 3 on the PSP, dog. Don't you
I
dare.
think
No,
rhythm games are
unironically
boring.
really
No,
good.
but that one was cool. It's
No,
a
yeah,
a
exactly.
war rhythm game.
Yeah.
Where
it was.
I played Harmonites on 3DS. It's pretty good too. I love that game.
But play Patapon. It's
No, exactly.
Just
PSP.
you could totally buy a legal copy and use it on your legal PSP and not use the PPSSP emulator. No, you can bring up emulators
The
because
first rule of anything is shut up, don't talk about it.
No, that's true, but that's only
true.
with Nintendo.
that's only with Nintendo.
I-
But you
just in
could
case.
talk about emulators. You can't talk about anything else. You can talk about emulators are completely legal.
I'm just listening.
You just get your legal copy of Patapon 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all you got to get.
You got to extract it from your legal
PSP. What was it
Yes.
called? It was like media.
Oh yeah, it was like
It was a special
it was
disc
like a-
thing. It was like Universal Media
player
disc,
or something.
Player, yeah.
Where
Something
it was
like
like
that.
it was like a small disc encased in like some flimsy plastic,
yeah.
that I always want to just rip off.
Exactly, same here. But yeah. They also had movies on the PSP. Did you know
yeah,
that?
they did,
That's why it's
yeah.
called the Universal Media because it wasn't just games. It was so bad.
Yeah. We
I'm surprised they didn't try to do that again with the PlayStation Portal. Actually,
I don't.
It
even
was
know
a
that
horrible
existed.
system. The PSP's way of getting games and stuff was so bad. They just wanted to be unique. They didn't want to use cartridges.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think. Like, that'd be cool. It would have been cool if. What it would have been cool. I think the PlayStation Portal would have been an amazing console if they actually put in like a little like computer in it where like you can actually play PS5 or PS4 games on like a handheld system. I think that would have been the coolest thing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Am I going insane? Or are you saying what's the PlayStation Portal? I actually.
It's literally just like a little. It's basically a Switch, not a Switch. It's like a PlayStation Switch that you can like cloud stream games from your PlayStation 5 onto that. People have mixed feelings on it. People say it's really good. People say it sucks. But like it's from what I've seen reviews on it, it seems like a cool console.
Yeah.
It's not like a Wii U gamepad where you have to be like a certain distance. You can literally be anywhere with internet and you can play on your PlayStation 5. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And I heard it's pretty solid feeling. It's pretty good.
Internet connection required.
It's 200
automatically.
That's the bad
That's thing. But like, who doesn't have like a 5G device that has like a data?
If you go to
Yeah.
a hotel,
Yeah,
and, like,
plenty of people,
stranded-
plenty of
true.
places.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
you just hotspot
Your
it up,
your very feeble American mind can't fathom how many places don't
Like
have
if you want to
internet.
go
The
to a Starbucks
airport.
and play your PS5
And the airport.
Yeah, the
And
airport
the
also.
airport.
Yeah, true.
The airport, yeah, that's a solid.
That's valid. Yeah.
So more scenes that are weird. I want to talk about a scene, which is relevant for Easter. Is the scene in Digimon where they're getting crucified.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What?
Yeah, the Digidestin getting crucified. I know what you're talking about.
The
Yeah.
Digidestin getting crucified. You see Gabumon posted up. You see a few others
Y'all have
posted
seen
up.
this image before. You guys had to have seen this image before.
I'm looking it up.
It's
Yeah,
actually an
please look it up.
interesting thing. I don't know what's.
Wasn't
maybe
it
it's
a
like
dream?
What I don't know, but maybe it's a Japanese thing. But they like crucifying people. Like
Yes.
I remember watching a Kamen Rider movie, and towards the climax where the heroes are like in the losing position, and a bunch of them get captured. They're just getting crucified. They're just up there getting crucified.
You've seen that image before.
Like
No, it also happened in like Fairy Tale also.
yeah, Fairy
And in
Tale.
Mashal did it too.
Oh,
That's a
right.
recent
Oh,
example.
my goodness.
Is that true?
Yeah, Fairy Tale and Mashal did it.
People like they just
love crucifying.
folks.
If you get captured and you're a prisoner of war, they will crucify you.
Yeah.
It just in
Sure,
random
man.
things.
right.
Yeah, no, he's
Right.
right.
I'm just looking at this Reddit post.
Japan.
Gabumon died for our sins. It's
Right.
So good.
And you know,
That is
Digimon
actually
is a
nuts.
game series, so technically
It's
I
both,
covered
yeah.
both.
Yeah, he did. All right, now it's my turn. Now I have two. All right, I'm gonna go with a game first. Bug Snacks. Have y'all played Bug Snacks? That's
I've heard of it.
Was
I-
it that-
I heard of that.
that was
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
one on
I was
PS5.
tempted.
it's on PC also.
Yeah, it's on PC now. But I was tempted to play.
It's
tempted to buy
good.
it. I was
It's
tempted to buy it.
weird.
I just didn't buy it though.
So let me tell you the concept of Bug Snacks. So you are a little creature thing,
right.
and you go to Bug Snacks Island to find this adventurer that you know to get an interview with her. And you find out the secrets of Bug Snacks Island, that there are living foods like hot dogs, pizzas, pickle jars, stuff like that. And if you eat them, it changes your limbs to that food.
Oh,
That sounds like
it's
Cloudy
like
with a Chance of
the
Meatballs 2.
bugs
Yeah, it is like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
it's
to an
like
extent.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but from
Body
the perspective of Sun Eater from My Hero.
Yes, exactly. It's a
That's
mixture of the
crazy.
two. You're right.
It's crazy. You're right.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
yeah, it's a very weird game. I'm not going to spoil the story because I think it's an interesting game and you should all play it. But it's
I might have to cop if it's on sale. I might have to cop.
it's
yeah.
pretty cheap. I think it's like $20-$30. It's not that
I'm
bad.
checking the PlayStation Store right.
But
It's on
PC and PS5.
That's gonna be. That's. Oh,
And I think Xbox. It's on Xbox also. Yeah, it was
Alright.
added to Xbox like a few years ago.
Alright.
I would recommend playing it, but in anime. Now, it's a recent anime, actually, that got added to recently, but I read a little bit of the manga. Slave of the Magical Kingdom's Elite Troops.
Just by
I'm
that
sorry,
title,
what?
Just by that title, you already know.
It's a
What?
light novel, manga, and it's about a guy getting enslaved by demon hunter girls.
Okay, so you said light novel?
Yes, exactly why, yeah.
That's exactly why it's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you, repeat the title for me? one more
Slave
time?
of the Magical Kingdom's Elite Troops. You've probably seen the first episode because it was last season. It got its season 1. It's about this guy who was a deadbeat otaku NEET,
Okay.
and he
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every light novel.
exactly
Yep.
like every light novel protagonist,
Yeah. Right.
and he gets sucked into the demon world.
course
Almost
he does.
died to a demon.
Yeah.
4 like demon hunter girls come and save him. He dies, but then he gets resurrected by very interesting actions, and then he gets enslaved by them forever. He's now their mate.
Sure, man.
Okay,
All
so
right,
man.
I have a
Sure, man,
cool
it's
version
crazy.
of exactly that.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but it features, like you said, loser otaku guy. But the difference is that he reincarnates, and he reincarnates with other people. Isn't given special powers in the first life, dies brutally and gruesomely. In the next life, doesn't get anything either.
Nice.
But in the third life, he gets reincarnated as like half vampire, half human, with a lot of like necromancy skills.
That's cool.
And he learns to like balance his human traits with the vampire traits. Goes to wants to avenge his mom who died, his vampire mom, not like any of the other past life
Nice.
moms.
Yeah.
my
Listen,
God.
this is like a quadruple like isekai.
Isekai, that's
It's
so
just
good.
every death is just a new place, bro.
That's so good.
But
Man.
it's basically like a gag manga. It's
Yeah,
pretty
of
fun,
course.
pretty lighthearted.
Yeah.
Like he would go out of his way to resuscitate via necromancy 2 daughters of this guy who were brutally killed. And so the guy as the ghost serves him, and then the daughters as like skeleton warriors also serves him. And it's cool. It's nice.
You just reminded me of 2 animes that I was thinking about. They're in the reincarnation thing. I got reincarnated as a vending machine.
Oh my God.
All
That's
right.
a weird. No, it's real. It's real.
No.
Slime
No,
is a
hold
weird
on.
one too. I just know. I just remember.
So, you and Mr. Rott would have a great
Ah,
conversation
knows about it?
this.
Oh
anime.
my God.
Oh, no.
So yeah,
Yes.
the guy dies, but he gets
Okay.
isekai'd, and he becomes a vending machine.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
so good.
That's
Yeah.
the whole concept. He just
Yeah,
becomes a vending
no,
machine.
I know about it.
Yeah.
He- Doesn't he have like aren't the drinks like buffs?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
people want them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then
Right.
another one, How Not to Be a Demon Lord.
I'm not. I think I've heard this.
I
before.
think I've seen
It's
it.
with the blonde elf in the green outfit.
Yes,
and then the
I've seen
cat
it.
girl with the
Yes,
purple
I've
outfit.
seen it.
And then
No, I don't think I have.
and then the main character is a white-haired demon lord with red horns.
Right.
It's camp. It's actually it's a trash anime.
It's a trash anime
that's
that has a lot of
actually-
fan service.
Yeah, that has a lot of fan service, but it's actually like a guilty pleasure type of anime. It's actually not that
Oh,
bad.
I'm sure it's your
Okay,
pleasure.
okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's
All
crazy.
right. That's crazy. But
I love that.
Me
position
and my-
you're in. That's
you know,
so good.
Season
no,
2?
no.
Season 2 has a Usada Pecora reference.
Okay, never mind. It's peak. My mistake.
No, yeah,
I
actually-
wasn't
Because of-
aware of your
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
I'm sorry.
Because
I'm
a rabbit
sorry.
girl they see in a desolate town
Alright,
has the
I have a-
carrot
okay,
in
I
her
have to-
You're a
Oh,
VTuber
my
fan.
God.
and
I have
it's
a
an
hot
Usada Pecora reference from Hololive JP. I brought up VTubers. I did it, Gus.
Yeah, I know
did
you
it.
did. I know
You know what?
did
High
as
five,
well.
bro.
All right, I'm
Hell
I have a hot take,
VTuber
guys. I have a hot
fans.
take.
VTuber fans. We're gonna talk about it one day.
Yeah,
One
okay,
day.
yeah.
Another day.
I'm making sure of
I
it.
have a hot take,
And
for
I need
a
to be
weird
there for that.
I have a hot take for a weird anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hear it.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay, which JoJo's? Or you're talking about the entire franchise?
I think
Ooh, I would disagree. To an
I think
extent.
JoJo has this like it has weird stuff happening.
It's not.
like
Yeah.
I'm saying it's weird. I don't say I don't like it. I like it.
Well,
No, we're saying it's good.
I'm not,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not saying
I
that.
love the anime.
I
It's
think
good.
Yeah, of course.
for me, everything people think about how weird JoJo is actually just how weird Baki actually
Oh
is.
my God, Baki.
Because
So
Baki's
good.
actually
It's
weird.
so good.
Kengan also. Kengan Ashura and
Kengan,
Kengan
yeah.
Omega is also weird.
This is like the
in
fifth time they
same way.
mentioned that too. King and
Like
Ashura.
you look
I
at
love
JoJo,
Kengan
you're like,
Ashura.
oh
Omega.
yeah,
Actually, no, I can't
that's
talk
pretty
about that.
bizarre. And you look at
Bizarre.
Baki and you're like,
What the hell is happening? Why is
Everyone-
he just ahead? Baki is a treasure. It's a national treasure.
That-
yeah, Baki's definitely weird though.
It's weirder than JoJo's.
It's weirder than
But
that.
JoJo's will have some weird stuff like all of Part 5.
But like JoJo's like it's weird, but it has like supernatural elements because it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
And like Baki's like that's a
They're
martial
just
artist
dudes.
anime.
They're just
Yeah,
dudes.
They're
exactly.
just dudes punching each other. So why are we
dudes.
getting into these scenarios?
The
That's
if you
so
and also if you
crazy.
think like how characters look in JoJo's weird, Baki characters look twice as
No,
weird,
they,
dude.
They have so
And
many muscles.
They have
like-
muscles on muscles,
Yeah, exactly.
bro.
Like where it's not supposed to be.
It's so weird.
Listen,
It's so good though.
it's peak though.
oh my
All
gosh.
I remember from like Baki is the one scene where these two guys are literally like biting each other.
Oh
but
yeah,
they're, like,
I know it's the
facing-
where their faces
Yeah,
go
exactly.
into each other.
It's
I
like,
know exactly
what?
what you're right.
One last weird show.
Okay.
Weird in a good way, not weird in a bad way. Do you people know about Sonny Boy or Sunny Boy, done by Studio Madhouse?
Sunny Boy? I know Golden Boy.
Now Sunny Boy.
Golden Boy's a weird
I
one.
know Astro Boy.
Okay, wow.
Basically, high school, right? These I think they're 8th graders or whatever. They're either graduating middle school or high school. I don't care which. And their school gets transported into a different dimension.
Oh.
And it's kind of like a what's the term for a telling of age, like
yeah, coming
like
of age.
a coming of age story.
Yeah.
There you go. Telling of age. What am I
Nice
on?
one.
Telling of age is crazy.
I'm 17.
I'm
Right.
18.
And the
Now I'm
point
20.
is
I
that
didn't know that.
these kids, you know, they go through a lot and through imagination and a lot of workarounds. Most of them just stay there. They're
Yeah.
just stuck in the dimension.
Wow.
Get old, all that. But 2 of them, they get out, and it is like the most like bittersweet reality that they're welcome to. But you know what? Despite all the crazy dimension hopping, despite all the weird metaphors and insert songs that are totally, you should watch it when you're high.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely should watch it when
Okay.
you're high. But I should preface, I'm always sober. I don't do anything.
Yeah, no, no,
But-
let's make that. Yeah, no, no,
Yeah.
But seriously, it's a really good show. Has some weird elements, but
Yeah.
I think it's a good watch for most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I actually want to bring up one last thing. Last thing.
Yeah. Last
Food
thing.
Wars.
Yes.
No, no,
Wars.
no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not going any deeper into that because if you know Food Wars, you know Food Wars. If you
I
don't,
watched
don't watch
the first 10
Don't
minutes
watch
of it. I was like, what is going on here?
I
was
think
like, what is that?
a bad
Based.
metric of
I am
any
based.
anime
Okay,
is
fine.
if you
Fair
can't
enough.
watch it for more than 10 minutes in front of family, you
No, don't
probably
watch
should
it.
not be watching
it.
it.
No. If you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, don't watch it. It's not good. I'm telling. As someone
Wasn't
who
the
read all the
ending
manga,
bad?
it was horrible. I hate the
Yeah.
ending.
That's crazy.
I read the manga, watched the anime. Don't.
I only
Here's
watched
a,
like
you know
2
what?
seasons.
Here's a weird anime. I'll
The first 2
I'll
seasons
I'll
were
just say the
good.
name of it. I'll just say the name of it. And I think everybody will know it. That's weird. High School D&D.
DXD.
DXD or D&D.
This guy doesn't know.
D&D.
That's crazy.
I'm not a cultured man like all 3 of you. but
High School
you know.
DXD was a
Wait.
period. No. All I'm gonna say it's of its time. Same with High School of the Dead.
Okay, at that point, we're not even. It's not even weird. It's just fan
It's-
service.
No,
Yeah,
that's
talking
literally just
about.
softcore.
I guess
that's
so.
just
Yeah.
softcore.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
not-
even
that's not-
weird.
Yeah.
Those 2 shows are just softcore.
Food Wars also.
Food Wars.
That's
Yeah,
softcore. That's softcore.
To an
Yeah,
extent.
I agree,
Yeah.
I agree.
No, not to an extent. Don't front.
No,
It was
because it
top
wasn't
quarter.
all the time. That's the thing. It wasn't all the time.
It was
It was
pretty
a
much
lot
all-
of the time,
Anytime
but
they
No,
cooked, which is the premise of the
That's
show,
true.
it happened.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know,
I'll give you that. You're right. You're right.
yeah,
You're
I'm
right.
kind
you're
of
right.
agreeing
Yeah,
Gerald
okay.
here.
Now that you bring that up, okay. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right, so all
Let's
right,
bring it to
we got a lot. We did a lot there.
Yeah.
All right.
Last topic.
All right. So last topic, Easter eggs. It was
Yeah,
the
you know,
yesterday,
it was
obviously.
Easter yesterday,
It was
so-
Easter yesterday.
It
Did you guys get
was.
any Easter baskets?
No, we don't
not
do
at
that
all.
at my house.
Bozinos.
We're
I got
adults.
one.
No.
I got one. My mom gave me one. I
Aw.
had a bunch of chocolate and a Taco Bell gift card. So I'm gonna be-
Yo, talk about gift card.
Yeah, of course.
Gift card.
I got
That's
so-
crazy,
I got so
actually.
excited. Like, yo!
Get your cheesy
Oh
gordita
my God.
crunch.
No,
Yes,
God.
so
Screw
good.
that. Get your
Yeah.
quesadilla.
Ooh, no,
Oh.
quesarito, bro. Come on.
I love queso.
I love
The
quesaritos.
quesadillas are, in my opinion. I
Steak
think-
quesaritos
wait.
is what I
Let's
lived
look at
off
all
I'm
of.
a chalupa man personally.
Chalupas are pretty good.
You know,
I don't like
ironically, I
chalupas.
think you look like a chalupa.
Is it because he's Dominican?
Oh yeah.
Is it because he's Dominican?
Yes.
All right, cut it.
No, that's staying in.
Are you also Spanish?
Yes, I'm Dominican.
Oh, you're both Dominican. That's
keep that in.
crazy.
Mr. I'll keep that in. That's still that's there.
The
Oh
true
my
Dominican
God.
experience, by the
Exactly.
way.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so
I'm
funny.
gonna have a copy of this anyways.
That's so crazy.
Oh man. Okay, but back to
continue.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, who wants to start?
I don't want to start.
You don't want to start?
okay.
I had one Easter egg. That was the Bobo thing.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay, yeah.
So I have two. Again, I have two. So for games, if you ever played a Koei Tecmo game, so like Dynasty Warriors, the Altera series, the Fairy Tale game, if you go to a barrel, they will tell jokes to you. Little Easter egg. It's in every single Koei Tecmo game. If you go to barrels and interact, some of the barrels will tell jokes, and you get achievements based on talking to barrels. It's like a big Easter egg in there. Every single one of their games.
You're talking to a barrel?
Yeah,
Like
you're
just a
talking to a
barrel?
barrel.
Just a barrel.
It's just a barrel.
You just see
Oh.
the main
Yeah.
character just walking up to a barrel and
Is it
just
like-
read it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is a barrel, and the barrel tells you a joke.
Oh, I got one. Ace Attorney, the ladder joke.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that might have been a reference to Koei Tecmo because
Maybe.
Dynasty Warriors is a really old franchise.
Yeah.
But yeah, another one. I read all of Berserk. I'm caught up to Berserk.
Yeah.
and sadly I'll never finish. But in Berserk, the fairy Puck. He's a comic relief character. He references older animes like Ashita no Joe. There's another one he references. He references Batman sometimes. He references a lot of animes and pop culture things of the time. I think that's really cool. It's little Easter eggs there if you know what it is.
JJK had one where Yuji was listing off special attacks from different animes.
Yes.
He's
I
like,
think
I want
so,
a Bankai.
Yeah.
Or a Kamehameha.
I remember that. Yeah.
Or a Gum Gum Pistol. And Gojo's like,
No.
sorry, kids, just punches from here until
Yeah.
chapter
No, that's
300.
so
Yeah, you still only have punches. That's crazy, bro.
Oh man.
Those are two Easter eggs. Like I'll probably think of some more.
I have one, but like in Dragon Ball, right? There in the manga, some of the anime too. But from what I've seen, Akira Toriyama like tries to put himself like his own like,
yes,
little animated
his
character.
OC.
Yes,
Yeah, he puts his
yes.
OC in
And
a
it's-
lot
and
of
some
the panels.
And I'm thinking Super, he actually had like his face on like some not his actually his OC on like some the money. The zenny on
Probably.
it.
Yeah. No, he is on his Zenny. Yeah,
He's on
yeah,
his
yeah.
Zenny,
He's on his Zenny.
That's like a little thing I noticed when I was watching Super for a little bit. Another one, I'm trying to think. In GTA 5, GTA 5 has like a lot of like
References.
little references, like Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Two that I remember is that like going into a certain lake. I don't remember like the name.
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster one?
No, not the Loch Ness Monster. The space, the saucer.
Oh, yeah,
the alien
yeah.
saucer in there. And
Was
then,
the Loch Ness Monster GTA 4? I think it was 4.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But and then they have like the ghost. Like if you go on the top of the certain mountain and you see like this ghost at a certain point in time, and you go up to it and it disappears, and like in blood it says like I think Jock. It says Jock on it, which people assume it's the name of her killer and everything. But like, yeah,
That's cool.
it was cool when I saw it. I did
little
when I
Easter
when I
egg.
actually
Yeah.
did it. It was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Those are mine, but
What about you, Gus? You got
Oh my God.
Just
I
say,
think-
just say JoJo.
I have
It's
a
okay.
no,
JoJo
I have
has so many.
I have a lot from just like different like weird obscure like video games.
Yeah.
Not obscure, but just
Right.
video games in
Okay.
general.
Yeah.
If I were to pick like I'm not sure what I would say my favorite one is, but I can just list some.
You say some,
Yeah,
yeah.
just say some.
So
ahead.
there's one where in the background of like one of the Donkey Kong Country levels, there's
Mhm.
literally
Yeah.
just Samus's ship.
Oh, that's
just
cool.
hanging
Oh, that's
in the
cool,
background,
actually.
and the stage is like completely like I guess like shadow cast. It's just black and white. It's not black and white, but it's like just it's like a weird filter over it.
Yeah.
So you can barely see what's going on. You can barely see your character, etc. But if you play super close attention to the background, Samus's ship is just hanging there. It's
That's
so
sick.
cool. And there's like
Smash Bros.
Hold on. Kirby. Kirby Return to Dreamland 3. Not Return to Dreamland. Kirby's Dreamland 3 had a bunch of Easter eggs for like referencing different
Sword ability is just Link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
just
of course,
Link, yeah.
of course. But where I'm getting at with this is Samus literally just appears in the game.
What?
Yeah. So like at one
Like
of the
an assist trophy?
No, as in like as one of the quests.
What?
Yeah.
For a Kirby game.
Yes.
That's so.
So
that's
in
so cool.
Dreamland 3, you go to like one of these planets. It's like the cold side of Planet Popstar.
Yeah.
And Samus is just chilling there in one of the levels.
That's so
And
cool.
the setup for Dreamland 3 is you play through the stage, and usually the stage has like some hidden objective that you just need to figure out.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the end of the stage, they'll tell you what that hidden objective is. It won't exactly spell it out for you, but you just have to infer.
It, like,
the
gives you a
concept.
hint.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, since okay, go
So
ahead,
when
sorry.
you come back to play the level, you can actually use that hint to figure it out.
That's sick.
There's a very convoluted one with Samus at the end of that level where you have to bring an ice ability to go inside like a hidden room to defeat an actual Metroid, swap out your
really?
ice ability for a different ability. I don't remember what. I think it's like stone or something. And then kill the Metroid now that it's frozen, which is like a similar way you would do it in Metroid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then at the end, you earn like a little friendship heart thing from Samus.
that's pretty cool.
A super good game.
Yeah, you
Oh
just
my
reminded.
God.
You said you mentioned Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Smash does a really good job of like implementing like certain like characters and like their stages.
Yeah.
So like you know how, like in their DLC like stages, some of them like Persona has like some of the Persona characters like appear in the background.
Kingdom Hearts is a big one.
Kingdom Hearts is
Yeah.
a big one. They like and like if
Donald,
you have
no
if you don't have,
Fire
like-
Emblem also.
yeah, Fire Emblem also does a good job on that. Xenoblade does a good job on that.
Oh,
too.
Xenoblade does an amazing job on their
what else? I'm
stage.
trying to think. What's another game?
There's the Toon Link stage with the train.
Yes.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
Spirit Tracks one, and then the one in the middle of the ocean for Wind Waker.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's also a good one.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking for JoJo's, Lucky Land, which is the company
Oh yeah.
owned by
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Iraqi
Yeah.
in real life. And it's it's just plastered all over JoJo's. I mean, on Jotaro's hat is the Lucky Land,
Yeah.
the Lucky Land logo,
Yeah.
That hand
Yeah.
thing?
the hand thing.
Ah, I
That's
never
Lucky
knew.
Land.
I never knew.
Yeah, it's in the opening for part 3 too.
Okay.
There's a bunch. Maybe not, and of course JoJo's musical references.
It's
abound.
all just
Yeah.
Easter eggs
Yeah.
and references for old rock bands and rappers.
right. Like it's really cool. JoJo's love it.
Yeah.
Don't go to part 7. Give me Fire Force season 3 first.
No, animate the
Please.
horses. Do it.
Steel Ball Run.
Steel Ball, run these hands.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good.
Another Easter egg one that I'm gonna bring up since I'm a Fire Emblem fan. Owain from Fire Emblem
derogatory.
Awakening. And he's a Chuny character, and he loves naming his swords and his weapon and his attacks and stuff. And all the names are the subtitles for the Fire Emblem games, like Sacred Stones, Radiant Dawn, what is another one? Shadow Dragon, all like Mystery of the Emblem, stuff like that.
Right.
And if you
Three
play the old game,
Houses.
no, that was after.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
This guy doesn't,
That's crazy.
This guy doesn't know his Fire
That's
Emblem lore.
crazy.
Typical
I'm not a
Smash
Fire Emblem
player.
player.
Typical
Typical
Smash
Smash
player.
Don't care.
You read the comments, dude.
The game.
If you know the games, there's cool little references, especially since he's one of the royalties, one of Marth's descendants.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Really
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I got to finish up. With
Lucina's also a reference to Casca from Berserk, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yeah, like a small reference.
Interesting.
It's a
Yeah,
female, strong female general, and they
Okay.
have similar builds and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I feel like they could describe.
yeah, that could describe anyone.
He said it was like a.
Well, he
slight
could say
reference
anything,
to
and I still wouldn't
Casca.
believe him. Nah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know, in my opinion, if he said it, I think he.
No, like it could be inspired by
Whoever
it.
smelt it dealt it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good, man.
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 Any more?
You know what? Men.
True. So no more. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think.
I have
Easter
a
eggs?
few.
You have a few?
Yeah.
All right, say them.
So like in Super Mario RPG,
Oh, okay.
under one of the beds, a lot of people know this one. You can find like a bunch of stuff, I believe. One of them I think is literally like Link's Master Sword.
Oh.
Another one is some other item that I don't remember referencing a different game. But there's one that's causes actually, I'm not even sure if I can say this, but there's one that causes a lot of controversy, which was just labeled as toadstools ?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Peaches.
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
Peaches.
under her bed.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
Yep,
I get
yep,
it.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I get it.
And with that, we're out of time.
I wanted to say one more thing.
I want to say one more too, actually.
Oh, you got
Okay,
it.
fine.
This is something
You guys go.
this is something I literally just looked up. In Final Fantasy
Just
VII,
looked it
the original Final Fantasy VII,
Yeah.
Barrett will ask you on a date. Barrett would ask Cloud on a date at some point.
That's base.
On the first disc.
Very
before
based.
That's
Keep
crazy.
Keep going. Yeah.
No. But before you leave Midgar, in the first disc, Barrett has to make sure Cloud is interested in this date. But in order for him to do this, Cloud has to never talk to Tifa or Aerith at all.
Yeah.
At all.
That's so funny.
Unless it has to make the story move on and stuff.
That's so funny.
That's the best.
And I heard it's very funny.
That's so good.
Barrett's like, listen,
Oh my
Cloud,
gosh.
I'm a single dad. I need to know you can commit.
That's so crazy.
Oh man, that's so good.
That's so crazy. And mine was in Dress Up Darling. Marin wants to do a character in a fighting game. And if you know Guilty Gear, the character she chooses is Ramlethal Valentine.
Wow.
I didn't know that until I looked at her mouth and the one thing she wears. It's just Ramlethal's outfit. She has shark teeth and then the one strap thing.
Would have been a good one for Dress Up Darling? Jacko.
Jacko?
Especially doing the pose.
I feel like Ram
No.
without
You know
the
the-
big
you know the-
floating swords isn't really Ram.
Yeah, but it is just Ramlethal, just without the swords and without the cape. She didn't wear
But
the
Marin
cape.
is Jacko though,
Should have been
is
Jacko.
and doing the Jacko pose.
No, she's
Oh, that's
16.
something Ryan would have said.
What
That's
the hell?
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, like that. Okay, so let's
She's a
end.
pure angel. How dare
Let's
you.
end it with that. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah, we can end it there.
Yeah, we
that
can.
was so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody did great. We had a lot to talk about.
I got destroyed.
We
Bro.
got
I'm
destroyed.
right here. I'm right here
Yep,
with you.
yep.
Don't worry.
Oh, man.
Brothers
So,
in arms, and
Brothers
upon
in
sakes we
arms.
shall fall.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Players versus Podcast April Fool's edition. We got a lot of hot takes, a lot of interesting takes, a lot of laughing, a lot of references, a lot.
How do you know that this isn't a reference to another podcast, huh?
Oh,
It's
Wow.
not, but we could imagine.
this is not a game.
Link
Yeah, maybe-
start.
Watch.
This is okay.
This is
well,
not a game.
Yeah, well, we're plugging a different podcast now. Okay,
Yeah,
apparently.
of course.
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
You're right.
I would love to actually get one of them on the podcast. Side.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
a game.
That'd be so
I
sick.
want to get Steven on
Okay.
the podcast.
That'd be
Steven
sick
would go
though. Okay,
crazy
no,
on
but
the
thank you guys for
podcast.
watching. Follow the TikTok at Player versus Podcast. Follow the YouTube. Follow the YouTube at
We're on
Player Podcast Clips.
We're on Spotify also. Please rate us.
Right,
true.
right.
Yes,
true.
5 stars first
Yeah,
off.
5-star
Rate us
rate,
5 stars,
please, so we can get more coverage.
Oh, we didn't even address this earlier, but we upped our camera quality a bit here.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have a
hey,
better
guys.
camera quality
Oh.
today.
I
so-
finally got a Sony
Those of
camera,
you that are
guys.
watching.
We also
There's-
got better lighting as well.
Yeah,
if you hadn't
Oh.
already noticed.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I've been your temporary host, Joshua, with my temporary co-host, Gerald, our boy, co-host,
Hey,
Gus, and
Lamar.
our recording guest, Ryan. This has been Players vs. Podcast, and we'll see you guys next week, hopefully when we're not all, yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024. All rights reserved.